Welcome to the Grain of Salt podcast, Ultra Q. My name is Hank, and with me is the challenge from the year 2021, Ben.
I resent that. I resent that. I was not a challenge. I was a delight. Many people tell me.
Is that what people are telling you all the time? They're just like, Ben, you're a delight.
I mean, I'd rather be called a challenge from 2021 than Ben the Undersea Humanoid Ragon. That would just be offensive.
Yeah. Ben the 1/8 Project.
That easy. 1/8 is average, okay?
So yeah, we're talking episodes 17 through 20, which is the 1/8 Project, the Rainbow's Egg, Challenge from the year 2020, and the Undersea Humanoid Ragon.
Also, apologies in advance for being quiet. It's early. I've already been headbutted for my sins, so...
You will pay for your crimes.
Yeah, man.
So, Ben, what did you think of this set of episodes overall? I guess before
it's maybe last week was so terrible, or last batch was so terrible, to make this one feel better. I liked them.
I mean, there was only one episode that featured children this time. It's changed from the last 2 weeks.
But that episode also had the what's the monster? Pagos. It also featured Pagos tripping on a rock. So that was fucking amazing.
Not wrong.
No, this week was banging. I'm all about it.
Yeah, this week was better.
1/8 Project was like, I mean, it was good, right? It was like a better downsizing, apparently. And then it was just like dark as fuck. That ending, dude.
Yeah.
Not only, I'm like, okay, it was all a dream, whatever. But then she still believes it. And they're like, get the doctor. Fade to black. What? She's just, oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when they blew up the mole, and they're just like, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, dude.
Just as long as everybody's laughing at the end, it's a happy time. It's fine. You can do whatever you want as long as just the characters are laughing at the end.
Also, that guy, like, the dude in jail in 1/8 Project, like, I fucking respect it. He's like, I want to be shrunk down so I can eat big food.
He's supposed to be able to eat the most food.
Yeah, man.
But he's just sitting in jail because they won't shrink him yet.
Well, they got to get the machine to fit him.
Fuck.
He's waiting on that. That's what he said. He's waiting on the upgrade.
That tube is too small.
Yeah. And he was going to eat that. He was going to eat her.
He was going to eat her.
Chomp her.
He's going to eat Yuriko. Yeah, this episode is just the plot of the setup of the movie Downsizing, where, to combat overpopulation or whatever, they've created a place for people to go where they become 1/8 their normal size, but you don't have to pay taxes or shit, and your shit's provided for you, but you're gonna be tiny.
Did you actually see that movie?
No, that movie looked terrible. I did not watch it.
Yeah. I mean, I like, as a concept, I'm cool with it. Like, Arietti type shit is, I'm down. But yeah, people said, like, what, after the initial stuff that happens, like, the size doesn't even matter. Like, you wouldn't even know that they were shrunk.
Yeah, it's just like a midlife crisis movie or whatever.
Now here, the size matters.
Size does matter. They shrunk her down, but they left her pencil and her camera normal size.
My favorite part is not that they left them normal size, it's that they gave them back to her.
They're like, here, these are the possessions you get to keep.
Yeah.
Like, we can shrink clothes, that's fine.
Your camera? A
Camera.
pencil? Way too complex.
A pencil, way too complex. Also, she gets shrunk because she gets pushed. Well, she's like asking questions, and then she's like, no, I don't want to do that. And then the guy's like, yeah, just go in the elevator. And then she gets shoved into the elevator and then just gets shrunk without consent. And then they arrest her for not filling out the proper paperwork. Or whatever.
Yeah. And she's like, but I didn't want to be here. It's a mistake. And they're like, procedure, though. Yo, I'm looking at the wiki summary. It says the Lilliputian citizens. Did I miss that? That they call it fucking Lilliput? Or is someone just having a
notice that?
Is someone just having a giggle?
I think someone's just having a giggle.
Okay. Disappointing.
Because I mean that's what's happening.
Wait, are you fucking kidding me? There's one comment on this article and it says trivia. The 2017 film Downsizing has a similar plot. What?
That I mean,
that's shitty trivia.
Wikipedia shit.
That's not trivia.
Well, it's something else. Use the concept of like people being shrunk.
Ugh.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, the 1/8 humans are listed on this fucking Ultraman wiki as a kaiju.
Amazing.
That's like the 1/8 humans.
The 1/8 humans. Even though they're a dream, they're not real.
That's true. It was revealed at the end of the episode that the previous acts were simply a woman's dream. Why, though? Why is it... Oh, my God. Why is it a dream? Everything that happens in this show, why is this one like, it was all a dream?
Because they didn't want her to be shrunk forever.
You can just unshrink her. That's not that complicated.
But then that breaks the point of shrinking people. If you can just unshrink them whenever they get unhappy about being tiny.
No, that's... Then they'd have to pay taxes again. That would be terrible.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah.
It was...
She has a whole adventure. She flies in a balloon with balloons.
Yeah, she goes down the river.
All sorts of crazy things. I mean, the best part of this episode are when Jun and Ippei go to the 1/8 city to, like, find her.
And he's
so
like...
they're like... So they're walking... So, like, these normal dudes are walking around the kaiju city set, like, trying to be careful, but, like, knocking into stuff. And it's pretty funny.
I realized...
I just just being that big, it's just a problem. It's just a problem to be that big.
He's like, oh, no, we can fit through these two buildings. And he's just fucking crushing shit.
Yeah.
What I wanted, and what I might try to do, even though I'm bad at it, is edit the Godzilla theme over over them being in the city. They need to make it like a kaiju destruction.
True.
Bit.
I just like the idea that, like, Godzilla he just shows up in Tokyo because he's just looking for someone.
Accident. Yeah, that's why he tripped on that building. Like, oops, sorry, guys.
Whoops. Just clumsy. Yeah, I can't get over the... And then, like, they fight... she gets all weird about, like, the way Jun talks about her when they think, like, she's dead or whatever. She's hiding behind a photograph of herself.
Yeah, because the guy's like, don't talk about her. Stuff.
Yeah.
Which, like,
and it's because he's like...
Clearly
he's not accepting she's dead. He's, like, determined to go find her or whatever. He's a stoic man.
And then she's like...
And she's like, she thinks he doesn't care or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's a soft woman.
Yep. That's
in
how they
the
be.
60s. Uh-huh. But then it's all a dream at the end, so kind of pointless.
Oh well. Rainbow's egg
or
was.
just- The kids
Yeah.
are bad.
The kids are
That
such
girl.
shit.
That girl is. She's a lot.
Yeah. Pago's pretty good.
She's like a manager in training. She's
Yeah,
bossing
she's
everyone around and just
fucking
standing there.
Delicating beyond belief.
Uh,
Also, that
there's that
weird
uranium ball.
dude, and she
on
just like
chains.
she's like, "Oh, look, it's the egg." And I'm like, "Yep. If I had a nickel for every egg that came out of an animal with iron chain links attached to it."
It's uranium capsule.
There's like that weird thing with the flower. They're like, "Oh, this flower appeared before World War One or whatever."
Yeah, it's a bad luck flower. Bad luck. It's a blooming bamboo.
Flower, yeah.
It's
Whatever.
just bad luck. That's the mystical zone we've entered. Is the bamboo flower bad luck zone.
Have they tried simply eating the flower and thus eliminating the bad luck?
No, it's just an omen, Ben. It doesn't like create the bad luck.
Nah.
It's the
I'm
shoot the messenger.
gonna share a little bit of wisdom with you. Out of sight, out of mind. Eat the flower. First person to see it, nobody has to know. Then you'll create a panic, self-fulfilling prophecy. Rip that bitch off and just eat it. On
Well,
sight.
she didn't know. She put it in her hat.
Well,
She
yeah.
didn't know. And then she asked her grandma, and her grandma was like, "Oh yeah, it means good luck." And they're like, "Yay, let's go out and do stuff." And she's like, "Oh no, wait, stop, come back." Oh no, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Also, I like my reading on this episode where, like, the girl thinks getting the rainbow egg, she can make a wish, so she wants to wish for their grandma to be able to walk again. And at the end, the old woman walks. I think she was just faking not being able to walk.
Yeah, some chocolate factory bullshit.
Consider she just lies to all these kids. I don't even think she's their real grandma.
Well, she's not, yeah. She's literally just an old woman.
Just a liar.
What the hell was up with that kid, like, doing voodoo to the chickens? He's like popping his mouth and shit, and then they all lay eggs.
They all lay eggs, yeah. That's how you make chickens lay eggs. Did you know? That's the way.
That's cursed.
That's the chicken dance.
Cursed.
That one kid, a kid who's hoarse the whole time.
Ugh. So, yeah, the kids were shit. Pagos, pretty fucking good.
His roar is like they took the Godzilla roar and just fucked with it a little bit.
Yeah.
But like the Godzilla roar is still in there, but at least
Yeah,
it
yeah.
wasn't just the Godzilla roar.
I actually was gonna ask. They still referred to like his ray as a golden rainbow, right? In your version?
I don't remember.
Okay. Because like they call it a golden rainbow.
It's been like 2 days since I watched this, Ben. I can't. It's all disappearing from my mind.
They call it a golden rainbow, and then they show it in the sky, and they're all like looking at it, and I'm like, yeah, Hank's just seeing the black and white version of this. He doesn't see how golden this rainbow really is. It's golden. It was golden, Hank.
They painted it yellow? Okay.
Oh. No, tripping
Golden showers.
Tripping on that rock was the best thing that could have happened.
Love a monster who trips on a rock. What could be better?
Dude, it's like the best shit. He didn't get angry at the rock, though.
True.
That's how you can tell he's low on the kaiju totem pole. an alpha kaiju would beat the shit out of that rock and hillside and then go kill people. This dude just keeps bumping along.
They like spray him with dust and then he like hardens and shatters.
Yeah. I mean, that's, just a little... It's like a spray bottle with a bad cat.
Yeah, they have like special atom missiles or whatever, but like the practical thing is like this missile explodes into dust. And
What?
then there's like a paint over effect of him like hardening.
It's the it's an inverted... Oh, what the fuck was the name of that stupid thing?
It says Neo Neutron on this summary I'm looking at.
No, they're lying. It's clearly an inverted orthodontal diagonalizer. Is that the fuck what that thing was called in Singular Point? The orthogonal diagonalizer or whatever?
Orthogonal diagonalizer, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It's just the oxygen destroyer.
See, that solidifies the dust. This does the opposite. So, there you go.
Instead of destroying oxygen, we'll make it thick.
With 2 C's.
Uh-huh. But yeah, and Pegula's like a pretty good...
Pagos.
Like, Pagos, yeah. Pagos. Pegula is the Rodan, the shitty Rodan.
Yeah.
Pagos is an okay, like, fat monster or whatever. He's a little pudge boy.
Pegula
He busts out of the side of that mountain.
Pegula is certainly a look.
Pagos fucks up that truck.
Pagos
Part was
fucks
pretty
up
good.
that
When
truck,
those
dude.
when those people fall out of the truck and then they're like replaced with little toys like for the rock slide, that shit ruled.
It's so good. It's up there. It's up there with the Pegula episode where they're like blown away in the wind and they like ragdoll off of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh.
That shit's pretty good. And then we have Challenge from the year 2020. In which there's a UFO and it starts making people disappear.
The main thing that I took away from this one is that we had the
Well, there's a UFO and then there's this little slime thing that starts making people disappear, I guess.
yeah. So this one had 2 fucking amazing moments. One was more general, not a moment, but a general thing. It had like the same fucking vibes as that Cowboy Bebop episode with the carnival. So that was funny. I don't know. I wanted to make like a little GIF for a screen grab or something for the other moment, and it was like too blurry. It seemed like a lot of effort, but that crazy, who's like the kind of kooky dude, like the inventor or whatever the hell. Am I thinking of this? Is this the right one? Yeah, eccentric investigator. Oh, Utagawa. He like says something like, "Oh, to Yuriko, he's like, oh, we have the same last name," and she like looks away and like rolls her eyes with like, "Oh, good look at this fucking guy," and she walks off the screen. It was fucking perfect. Such a good facial expression. Just wasn't expecting it. Oh, it was so good.
There's also like this alien has his weird like head spout that just fucking leaks all the time whenever he does anything.
Yeah.
Just like it's fucking drooling everywhere.
Dude, the alien was pretty good.
It was pretty good. His fucked up eyes.
Yeah.
They were like off.
I mean, looking at him on the Wikipedia, on this wiki page now, looks a little worse. But in the film, pretty good.
Sure.
And that dude just.
And I just like the way he holds up his hands when he's running all the time. He's like his thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very funny.
This one
just run around.
This one also had like dark ending, but haha, we're laughing. Like, dude, just fucking, oh, I'm disappearing. Boop.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's like he looks at this puddle. He's like, "Nah, I'm just overreacting. It can't be that bad." And it steps in it, and then he goes, "Oh, I'm disappearing!" And he like disappears up to his head for like an extra, and then fully disappears.
it like echoes.
The like
It's
Looney
so
Tunes
good.
timing on that shit.
So funny.
Just like playing it up was ridiculous in a way that this show sometimes very sporadically chooses to be.
Yeah.
Usually with children, though.
God, so good.
There was no turtle with fucking turn signals in this episode.
Oh, man.
That's still like the greatest thing.
It was really fucking good. And the little, I don't even, dashboard.
Yeah, like the control panel.
So fucking dumb. Yeah, I mean, this episode was fine.
Like, there's
Solid.
stuff about I don't even remember like what the aliens, because what the beings from the future, what they're after or whatever. A challenge from the because he's from the future, and they're like kidnapping people for a reason. I don't remember what that reason is anymore.
I don't remember the reason, yeah.
I'm like am I thinking of some other story now? I'm like like my brain is just turned to jello, and I'm like conflating with other things. Like, why are they?
Yeah, I can't remember, honestly.
They need bodies because they need. Is in the future they need more people's bodies so that they can keep living. I think.
Oh, that tracks.
That's the thing. That's why they're kidnapping people so that they have more bodies so that they can live forever. I think that's their bit. And they get Jun, but then when the monster gets destroyed, Jun is the only one who gets let go. Everyone else who got in this episode is fucked. They don't have protagonist protection.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, they're just straight like disappearing. This is like Thanos snap, but no comeback.
But someone got a picture. They get a picture of that woman on a go-kart, and just her legs are there.
Man, I did like the like the fact that it's like a slime puddle.
The other people came back and I just missed it. I don't know.
Touch, yeah.
It seemed like it was only Jin. And the monster like pretends to be Jin at some point.
Yeah, because that during the carnival, and she runs up and the guy's like, "Don't do it," and then he gets that weird fucking look and he transforms, and it's carnival music in the background. Cursed.
Hell yeah. Good episode, honestly.
Yeah.
Just solid sci-fi. And then we have Undersea Human Ragon, which is a
not great.
Just like creature from the Black Lagoon.
Mm-hmm.
But also its parents looking for their egg baby. Their child.
Yeah.
Hatches. It's
whatever.
It's whatever, and it's built on bad tropes.
Yeah. No, I just like.
There's like a thing where like they try to get out in the water to look at a thing, and they're told no, that'll never happen, and then they go out there to talk to the people on the boat. It's like, oh yeah, we were just there. We brought back this. They have this like the weird rock that
Mhm.
turns out to be an egg.
And there's something about like the creatures being like the thing that existed before humans or something, or it's like primitive humans or some bullshit.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like classic Atlantis myths, except they don't say Atlantis or whatever. I guess. Sort of. I guess these are older than even that would be. That kind of story. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean Disney's Atlantis is what, like 2000 something?
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Also, they're just hypnotized by music.
Yeah.
Play music in front of them. They're just like, fucking, what? And just like limber forward. And then you change the radio station. They're like, fucking, fuck.
I mean, good for an entrepreneurial editor.
It is
good meme potential.
Yeah, it is very funny when Jin like lures out Ragon, one of the Ragons, like very far, playing the radio, and then throws the radio off the side, and it does not follow. It's just like then it's like, oh, now the sound is gone. Jin's like, fuck. I thought it would jump after it.
Yeah. Oh, that was good shit. I'm just imagine.
The baby Ragon is particularly cursed after it hatches.
Yeah.
It's just very cursed. But then they just give the baby back to its mom, and then the island sinks because there's this whole thing about these earthquakes and this guy's theory that Japan is gonna sink.
He's not wrong.
That's what this volcano means. Volcano means it's gonna sink. And then at the end, the island sinks.
Yeah.
This could one day happen to Japan.
I mean, shit, dude. It could one day happen to California.
It one day will happen to California.
I mean, it will happen to a lot of places.
The Earth. Yeah. Volcano's kind of the wrong way that happens, but, you know.
Yeah.
Volcanoes are kind of pushing up, generally, as I understand it. It's tectonic plates pushing into each other and then going up and creating a volcano. But whatever.
Yeah, but you know what they say. What goes up must come down.
I mean, they say that, but that's an oversimplification that goes back to what we believed before Newton discovered gravity. Just downward tendency.
And before Tesla stocks, I see. Nothing?
Gravity has more to do
Nothing.
with individual... every object having its own attraction to everything else. And then you get a big enough thing.
What?
That attraction
Ever nerd.
creates. Look, for the Principia is really good. I recommend reading Newton's Principia. It's a good book.
I mean, I will probably not read it, but if you choose it for Assault Circle, I will be forced to read it.
I mean, we'd have to do a bunch of other stuff first, or it wouldn't make any sense. You need the context.
God damn it. Oh. Yeah. No, this is a good week though. Good batch of episodes.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy.
I was losing my mind less often the last 2 weeks. We only have 8 more episodes to go.
Yeah.
2 more of these. 2 weeks. I'll be done with Ultra Q.
Oh my God, why can't there's like
And then I don't know how much of a break I'm gonna need before we do more Sentai or whatever Ultraman or whatever.
I mean,
Stuff.
switching to something less insane would be cool for a little bit. I don't know what
think
that
most
something
things
is.
are less insane than this, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, also, or maybe like doing something a little shorter. Also, like
Well,
a grainier grain of salt.
yeah, you would mean like, do you think 4 episodes a week is as much? Because I think 4 episodes a week was too much.
4 episodes isn't too much, but 4 episodes 7 weeks in a row is quite a lot.
Sure.
Like if we had something that was 8
Well,
episodes, right?
Well, I was thinking like we could have done this for 28 weeks, 1 episode a week. And that would have been a different kind of like nightmare, I think. Just live with this for like half a year almost.
Ugh. Not, yeah. I mean, imagine only having Kanagon's cocoon for the week.
Mm-hmm.
That week's just gone. You can't get that back.
But imagine all the things we would have to say about Kanagon's cocoon.
Oh, God. Having to fill all that airtime. What do we got coming up next?
We've got Space Directive M774, Metamorphosis, Fury of the South Sea, and The Idol of Golga.
These sound interesting. This is a very tantalizing week.
Yeah, we'll see if it that pays off.
I doubt it. Sounds like a dumb thing to believe.
So do you think the show needs more formula? Do you think that would help?
I don't think it needs more formula.
What if we actually every episode focused on our main characters and didn't have children?
I mean, now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Because I think that is what Ultra Man is.
Yeah.
And then also, so like in every episode, it's a monster fighting one of our characters turning into Ultraman.
See, I don't even need the kaiju or the fights. Like, just focusing on our main cast would be great.
Yeah.
Or them, like, discovering shit and dealing with this weirdness.
Like, if they were investigating a mystery every time, I think that would be better.
For sure. No kids is
But you know, I would less often feel like my mind had separated from my body, which was, you know, is the stated purpose of this show. So
God. Just in a completely different way than they intended.
I don't know what they intended with some of these episodes, honestly.
Yeah. I'm just imagining the guy disappearing and going, and it echoes. And that's like what happens when that moment of the episode hits and you're finally just fully separated from your physical self.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Oh no. I think that's an episode. SaltCirclePodcast@gmail.com. SaltCirclePod on Twitter. I'm on Twitter at Comic Panels. Anchor.fm/SaltCircle. Podcasting catchers like Amazon Podcasts or Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
Hell yeah.
Google Podcasts. Yeah. But Ben doesn't exist.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I once saw a Ben.
I once saw a Ben. It's a picture of me, but Bigfoot style.
Except it's angled down, because I'm taking a photo of you.
It's a picture of me, but it's as if I was 1/8 the size.
Yeah.